Hey guys, so this is the onboarding video for the Riley. We're gonna go through the sign-in process to launching your first task, and we're gonna use this Notion document that you have probably received. And so we're gonna go through those checkboxes and work through them right now. So the first step is to visit the Riley's website. So once we enter the Riley's website for the first time, we're gonna be asked the following password. And so this is a universal password. This is the same password for everyone. And your customer success manager will provide this password to you. And so let's enter it right here. It can be different depending on the time, so don't think that the password that I'm doing right now is going to be the same as the one that you have. After entering the site-wide password, we will reach the official login page, and here you actually use the credentials that are personal to you. And again, your customer success manager is gonna give you those details once you register in the program. In this case, I'm logged in to the Amazon, so I'm gonna exit right here just to show you at what step you will be at the start. So you will be logged out. So successfully logging in will direct you to the main task manager, which is here. And the next step is to sync Riley with your Amazon Relay account, so the system knows for what company and where to book the loads. And you can see that we're disconnected by the red color right here next to the settings. And this is actually Amazon Relay login. So there is a big confusion that people do. They enter the Amazon Relay password during this step and not this one. So make sure again that this is your Riley credentials, and the inside of Riley you already enter into your Amazon Relay login. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter into mine. Note that you can also have different verification processes, including CAPTCHA and things like this. So don't worry, everything will work fine even if you have the CAPTCHA. So the process will take some time verifying that this is your Amazon Relay account. Okay, so we're in right now. We can see the active status. And so if we close it right here, we have a green highlight around our settings, so we can check this out as well. The one thing, so I wrote here that to ensure the uninterrupted service, periodically verify that your account connection remains active. I would recommend every day just to re-log into your Amazon Relay login, just to make sure that while you have your searches, you're constantly logged in. But if the system will log you out, the searches will stop, and you're gonna have again the red color right here, but you don't want to have it during your searches. And it's highly recommended to reconnect once in a while. In the top left corner, you are gonna see your instances, or AWS servers in other words, and they are gonna take some time to load sometimes. So in this case, I have overall two instances on my account. I logged in, so I'm waiting for them to connect as well, and that's what happened. So I get 2 out of 2. If you have a lot of servers, it sometimes can take a longer time, but once you see they're activated, we're ready to check out this box and move on to I believe what everyone has been waiting for, which is creating the actual task. And to create a task, you simply have to find a plus button like this on your screen. It can be anywhere depending on the device that you use. On the desktop, it's right here in the right top corner. So let's press plus here, and we are going to move on into filters. They're the same as your Amazon filters plus some of our additional filters, just to make sure you really get the loads that you want. And we all know that Amazon is missing some of the important filters that everyone likes. And I'm gonna create a search. It also has a history of your searches that you can use, which is, I believe, comfortable. Let's go and I don't know, do a random search just for an example, just to show you how it works. Let's choose April 1st, so we don't actually book anything that we don't want, because this is just an example. Choose the equipment, provided, exclude certifications, none. And so we selected the filters, and I believe we're coming to the most important part of this, which is the booking, the speed, the modes. And I believe this has always been a big question for people, and I'm going to clarify that those things change depending on the time. And I highly recommend asking us or your customer success manager, or email us about what are the current optimal settings, and we will help you choose the settings that are needed if you don't know yourself. And let's move on. So we've talked about the settings, and so we are moving on to instances or AWS servers, and each task can be launched from with different and many servers at the same time. It's similar when you used AWS and you had the same search on, for example, 4 AWSs. Here you don't have to go into all of your AWSs separately. You simply click the plus button, and you can, depending on the amount of servers that you have, you can start that task on that amount of servers, meaning that the search will run faster and you will have a higher probability to book the load. If you're sure that this load is not competitive, you can leave one and use this other server capability for something else. This is on your own terms. You know what to do with the servers and what loads you're trying to target. Next step is to name your task. It's a necessary filter. Everything that has a star, it's a necessary filter. So let's call it RGD. And we are going to press the create task. And this will not start the task automatically, so don't be worried. Simply press create task, and you will have a task ready for launch on your task manager board. Once you're on the task manager board, you will find a condensed view of the newly created task. It's a small card like this, just with the most important details about your origin, destination, times, price per mile. You can find things like the trailer status here, round trips, one ways, amount of stops, what type of equipment, right? And you can always put your cursor mouse on top of it, and to get more details. For example, we have chosen 2 trailer types, so it says +1, and I know, so I chose the trailer and I chose the container. I chose quantity of loads equals to 1, and the lightning bolt here shows that I chose 2 servers for this task. Similar to the extension, you have statuses such as successful searches, failed searches, loads booked, loads missed. And this is how you know what is currently going on with your task. If you have a lot of failed searches, you have to adapt it. If everything is going well and you have successful searches, everything is going well. So basically this is responsible for checking the health of the task working. Let's just press start, just an example. So you press start like this, and so the task has started. You have 0 instances available if you used all of them, and because I'm launching really fast, I have 2 servers. It's giving me failed searches here, so I'm gonna press stop, and we are gonna move to the next thing, which is editing the task by clicking the right corner of this view. We're gonna press edit. If the task is running, it will not stop your task. It will only stop your task after you press the update task, and you will need to launch the task again. And basically that is it for the basic login and launching your first task. If you have any questions, once again, reach out to us, your customer success managers. Everyone is gonna help you out to understand this process better if this was not enough. So I wish you luck with onboarding and hope to see you succeed.